What's up, YouTube world? My name is Kevin McLeod, and welcome to another episode of The Man That Never Walked In. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about sex. You know, in advance, I want to apologize for the wind and the cars that's rolling by. You know, I had to get out, get my daily exercise. If you're not exercising, go out and get your exercise. You know, health is wealth. But anyway, you know, I was talking to a good friend of mine last night about sex, and we both came to the conclusion that it's not everything. You know, for anyone, and I'm just being brutally honest right now, for anyone who's been involved with sex, you know a lot of times when you have sex with certain people, you're so intimate, you have so many feelings for them, but the moment you get your good feelings, so to say, I'm gonna keep it PG, those feelings and those emotions are gone. You know, when you meet a certain guy, when you meet a certain woman, you can't look at them lustfully, because that's why a lot of people are together in relationships, believe it or not, because they lust after this individual. You know, the sex is great, oral sex, whatever you want to call it, is great, and that's all they see. You know, lust isn't everything, and some people are mistaking lust for love. You can't. You know, it's a totally different thing. So sex isn't everything. You know, it may feel good in the moment. It may be great, you know, you may enjoy the feeling, but at the same time, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Now, if you're married, you don't have to worry about this video, but for the ones that are not married, you know, I've been through it where I've been chasing women, and I've looked at them lustfully, like, oh, they have a nice body. Man, I can't wait to get a piece of that. But in the end, when we did have sex, the feelings were gone. The emotions, everything. You know, I would tell women, I'm just being honest, I would tell women that I love them just so I can have sex with them. And I wouldn't even mean it. And I would be so emotionally involved, like, oh, I love you, I care about you. But once that good feeling, so to say, erupted, then I didn't have any more feelings. I'm just being honest. So that's what I'm saying, you have to be careful with sex. Sex isn't everything. Also, you know, I know you may meet a new guy, I know you may meet a new woman, and you may find them beautiful, intelligent, smart, whatever the case may be. And y'all end up having unprotected sex. Two things. If you don't know if that person is drug-free, not drug-free, you don't know if that person's STD-free, excuse me, you gotta really ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it to actually have intercourse with this person, not knowing if they have AIDS, not knowing if they have any kind of STD? Is it really worth it? Is that good feeling, that 2-minute, 20-minute, 30-minute, hour feeling, is it really worth it? You know, is it really worth it as a guy to stick your penis inside of a woman? As a woman, is it really worth it for you to allow a guy to stick his penis inside of you? Is it really worth it? You know? Because God forbid, if you do get an STD and it's not curable, guess what? 6 months to a year, you're dead because of a good feeling. Because you didn't take the time out to say, hey, I'm not going to have sex with you until you get tested. And if you tell them to get tested and they don't agree to it, move on. You know, it's nothing you should just tell them it's nothing personal. It's not that I don't trust you, but at the same time, I'm going to get tested with you, you know? And if they still don't want to do it, maybe they're hiding something. Also, fellas, I'm a guy, so I know I'm talking to you right now. I know when we see these women, our mind goes crazy, our hormones get to jumping. But we really got to ask ourselves, is it really worth it to let loose inside of that woman and she end up pregnant? Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to get that woman pregnant, and then a lot of times you're like, oh yeah, girl, I love you, I care about you, but then when she wound up pregnant, you go missing, you know? Well, you can't go missing now, like you was the one that stuck your penis inside of her, so obviously you having unprotected sex. Obviously you know that she had a chance of getting pregnant. There's no excuse. So when she do end up pregnant, don't be a deadbeat and run away. Be a man and take care of your responsibility. Stand up, you know? Like, I'm so sick of that. Like, see so many guys, they run away from the issue. They run away from the problem. Don't run now. You have sex with her. You took the time to erupt inside of her. What you running for now? Then some guys got the nerve to say, oh, it's not mine. Right. You know, if you don't want to have a kid, don't have unprotected sex, you know. And I had a conversation with my sister. I told her, I said, listen, I know you're getting older. As your big brother, of course I don't want to see you having sex. I don't want to see you having a boyfriend. But if you do have sex, use protection. You know, and that's the same thing I'm going to tell my daughter. You can't force anyone not to have sex. You can't have eyes on them 24/7. So the best thing you can tell your kids, listen, I know temptation's out there. I'd rather not you have sex. But if it comes across and it happens, please use protection. So it's just something for you guys to think about, you know. And ladies, also, I'm talking to you right now. Having a baby with a man is not gonna make him stay. That's all I'm gonna say. So it's just something for you guys to think about. I may not know you, but I love you all. As my favorite quote goes, God is love and love is God. Thank you.